Hi. I like how I keep doing hi, hi. I woke up this morning and I was feeling quite amused by the fact that I've really very much felt God saying, um, go into Isaiah 14 today. Now, I'm going through the Bible. I don't know how I managed to start that momentum of going from Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus. Like I have no idea how that began because I've always encouraged people that when they read the Bible, when they begin to read the Bible, don't do it that way because it's drivel, and it's hilarious how God just is just like, well, you're doing it, so maybe you should encourage other people to do it that way as well. I don't know, but he very much is guiding where I'm going, and so it's just amusing how God works like that. Like he's like, well, she's gonna eat those words. So yeah, I'm in Exodus right now. However, this morning I very much heard God saying, crack the case, Isaiah 14, and God knows my desire to one day I'm gonna be a detective. I have quite a big fascination with BBC crime dramas and thrillers. I can't stand Sherlock Holmes, but I want to be a female Sherlock Holmes. And so it was quite amusing how God um, is the God of great detail, and that my passion for cracking cases before they even like begin. Like whenever I'm watching a drama, I'm always like, well, no, that person's clearly innocent or that person's clearly guilty, and literally starting to apply that to the Bible, and it's just the detail that really matters to me. The words that so many people may skim over are actually the big words that matter to um, how we apply things to our life. So today I'm in Isaiah 14, and I feel maybe I should take you as well through the process and the things that I'm learning bit by bit. And I basically said to God, after He said, like, accept this case, I said, mission absolutely accepted. I'm ready for this, because I was reading it and I was like, what? There's nothing in this. There's nothing in this for me, God. It's ridiculous. It's horrendous. It's just full of a lot of there's a lot of destruction and things that are going to happen to people. Now, I've learned that actually looking at the other headings of all the other chapters, that it's amongst prophecy. That this is Jacob, who is my favourite. Um, sorry, God. That there is a lot of prophesying, like there's a lot of prophecies that are being said and being shared, and this is basically one of them. And this is like one that's looking ahead, and Jacob is like, "You guys are gonna burn if you don't turn your ways around to God." And the only word, two things I picked up on reading this, it's really quite long, 14, the whole of 14, was one, God's timing is vital, and two, the last word of the chapter that says refuge. And I like the sound of the word refuge. Um, but God clearly has something in here for me. If it was on my heart this morning, and if He said, I need you to take a case. No, I'm not a geek. I'm not one of those like total geeks and thinks like they're in some sort of like imaginary world. Like literally, I feel like God knows us so well, and He knows what where our desires are. And I'm not going to be a detective one day, but I would like to be a detective for God. And I just love how He just put that on my heart this morning. I felt very much spirit led to have that sort of approach to it. And He's amusing. He really is. And I think, if we have an honest view of God and what He's like, and He knows our character, I think you're in for a really fun time with Him. um, so yeah, I had quite the giggle this morning. But reading that, I was just like, there has to be something in here. There has to be something in here. So I'm gonna get all my highlighters out and color code it all, circle words, and then I'm gonna come back to you and see what I got from it. Because it might not just be there's something in it for me. There could be something in it for you as well. So yeah, I'm excited to kind of pick through all those words. But yeah, it's on a subject that He's very much growing me in right now, and this this could be really good for me actually. Yeah, it seems quite dark, but we'll see what happens. I'm really excited to dig deep into it and see what becomes of it, and quite excited to take you on the journey. But also, what I'm going to start doing as well is I'm going to take every single disciple and break them down and really get to know their character, because I'm really enjoying reading about all the different disciples in the Bible, and but I like to know that they've all got their own little unique characters. And I think as Christians, we've all got our own unique characters, and it's nice to know how they each helped each other out in their walk over time. Because actually, I was reading, kind of off topic, that when Moses went to go to free the Egyptians, he was really nervous. And this word "nerves" is like he was unsure. He was like, "Well, they're not going to believe me. I've got a stammer. I don't speak very well." And then God said, "Look, I'm going to give you a friend to speak for you." And I think it's really encouraged me in my walk that God puts friends on our path to help us on our journey. And I really like that. So I'm going to learn about the disciples and who was like besties with who, and I'm quite excited about that, and just really get to know their character a lot. So yeah, let's see what happens with this. I've got my supercalifragilisticexpialidocious Sunday t-shirt on today, and my pajamas that are my bottoms that are back to front. But you didn't need to know that. All right, God bless. Bye.